And then back, we'll be going, good morning.
Without zoo camp, she would definitely be limited living here in the city without opportunities, field trips, or just the invitation to be able to be a part of something like this free or for little charge. And with this program, it's opened her eyes so that she doesn't have to be limited, and then she can make the choice because she now knows what else is out there.
Everybody here has this wonderful ability to just see every child for who they are and bring out their wonderful themness.
They're gonna love mine.
Every child should be afforded this opportunity because it does change lives.
I'm making a hippo.
Some people just need a little extra. Some children just need a little extra. And if you get it, it just changes your trajectory. I mean, it changed for Harrison.
So if you just go through both sets of double doors, it'll be one of the classrooms there.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
What these kids learn here is, of course, they learn about wildlife. Of course, they learn to love these animals here, but like just speaking in class, looking at me and these other teens, they get to experience that we can go on in this program. We can get into our own leadership roles, and I think that's such a big deal. Like, I know even when I was a volunteer, just looking up to the other teens and just like looking at even some of the campers, you learn from them.
I think every kid could benefit from some type of programs here from the zoo, because I have never heard anybody who has been to one of these camps or a zoo troops or whatever say it wasn't a great experience.
Being touched, we're just going to touch him on his back.
To get away from the environment that you live in, that you deal with all the crap, and and you come to the zoo, it's nice, it's beautiful, you see animals, you're working with other people, it takes you away from all of the other stuff.
To limit the people in the classroom to those who are fortunate enough to be able to come here for whatever reason is slicing off too much of the community.
Richmond food, sweet potatoes.
One of those children could be the future Jane Goodall. They could be the person who discovers something never before known about a certain species of animal. They can make a change in the world. They can solve the problem of global warming. They could help the earth in ways unimaginable, but if they aren't able to come to the zoo, that could never happen, and we would never be able to use what they have to offer to the world, not just the zoo or Cincinnati or Ohio or the United States. We can never gain what they have to give to us, and it isn't the best interest of everybody to let them have that choice, that chance.
When you think about your priorities, you have bills to pay, you have car notes, you have real life expenses, and you think about how you would love to give your baby the world and more, but some things you just can't always fit in the budget. You wish you could. I'm just thankful that she was allotted the opportunity to be able to come here. Do you know there's a such thing as African penguins? Think about it. It's an African penguin, but penguins like cold, but the name is African, but it's a real bird. And I'm like, Layla, I've never heard of an African penguin. So I'm looking it up on Google and I see this African penguin. And I'm like, my baby is really learning, and she's also teaching me, because I would have never known. But just little things like that will remind her of the experiences and the things she's learned here, and then she'll relay them to the family, and we're impressed. She's a science girl too, and I'm blaming you off.